Lufthansa Cargo 275 is requesting IFR clearance.
Lufthansa Cargo 27 to RCP via the flight route. I'm via the GA126. Should maintain altitude 2000. GA127. QNH 1006. Contact ground 121. And stop. Show altitude. QNH.
Right, why is that still showing as on for the ground power? So frustrated. Still power, it says it's on. Where? It's definitely not. There we go. Clear to RCTP via the filed route. After departure, climb via the dummy 1T SID. Initially maintain altitude 2,200 feet. Expect flight level 390 10 minutes after departure. Departure 127.050. Squawk 3167. QNH 1006. Contact ground 121.600 when ready for push and start. Right, that is the clearance then. Right. Needs to be that way. There we go, excellent. Departure 127050, ground 121600. Ground Lufthansa Cargo 275, requesting push and start. Push and start is approved. QNH 1006. Thank you. Taxi lights are on. Initial climb altitude is on. We're looking good.
push and start monitor. Clearance is logged. Brakes and ground crew remain pilot responsibility. Next radio, when push and start are complete, request taxi.
Beautiful. Right. Let's push back, get ready for departure. Now we're on a 30-minute flight down to... Where are we going? Can't remember. Wherever we're going, it's going to be an hour and 35 minutes anyway. Should be a good flight. Cargo flight, Lufthansa. Let me make sure that we can do that and keep that on, which we can't. Right, nose left, tail right, I think.
Air France 805, push and start approved.
No.
Face west, report ready for taxi. Roger, Air France 805.
Ground Lufthansa Cargo 275 is ready for taxi.
Lufthansa Cargo 275. Taxi to holding point runway 07C. Follow airport signs and ground instructions. Hold short runway 07C. QNH 1006. Contact tower 118.200 when holding short.
Taxi to holding point runway 07C. Follow airport signs and ground instructions. Hold short runway 07C. QNH 1006. Contact tower 118.200 when holding short.
Lufthansa Cargo 275. Read that correct.
Load master to flight deck. Final load sheet received. Cargo doors and holds are secure. Restraints checked, and the operating crew are seated for departure. Cabin update for VHHH to RCTP. Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Cabin secure.
Trust it to be right at the end of the runway. Always at the complete other end of the other end of the runway from where you're at. Always the same, man.
Lufthansa 731, hold position, crossing traffic ahead.
Lufthansa.
Roger. Lufthansa 731.
Hong Kong to Taipei, that's where we're travelling from. Lufthansa cargo flight. Fully loaded baby this evening on the A330. Love this plane, it's such a brilliant plane to fly. It's the front shape, isn't it, on the 330 that makes such a difference. It's so good. To takeoff config, just to check that everything's alright while we're just cruising down the runway. Seatbelt signs. Also brakes and max, not quite sure what I forgot. Let's also connect to the SkyDeck network as well. In case there's anyone flying along with us tonight, connect there. Brilliant.
Jet 2231, hold position. Crossing traffic ahead. Roger. Jet 2231.
Roger! Oh, a little bit of lightning off to the right. In fact, you know what? We are at the wrong runway. We are supposed to be at that one, but hey, we'll make do. Tower Lufthansa Cargo 275 is holding short of runway 07C. Winner.
Good evening. Lufthansa Cargo 275. Hold short runway 07C. Departure release shortly.
Continue holding short of runway 07C and await your departure release. Lufthansa Cargo 275.
Lufthansa Cargo 275. Wind 075 degrees at 15 knots. Runway 07C, cleared for takeoff. After departure, climb via the Dume 1T SID. Initially maintain altitude 2,200 feet. SID restrictions apply. Contact departure 127.050, passing 1,500 feet. QNH 1006.
Wind 075 degrees at 15 knots, runway 07C, cleared for takeoff. After departure, climb via the Dume 1T SID, initially maintain altitude 2,200 feet. SID restrictions apply. Contact departure 127.050, passing 1,500 feet. QNH 1006.
Lufthansa Cargo 275. Redback correct. Thank you.
Main flags. Why is the pitch correction not right? What has gone off here then? This could be fun. This could be absolute disaster, but it's gone away now, that message, so I'm not quite sure why that would have been, because all the weights lined up. It's V1. Rotate. The left rudder.
Papa, Mike 8211. ATC services terminated. Good day.
Oh, big line. Leave a climb. Short left turn. Departure Lufthansa Cargo 275 is passing 1,500 feet.
Good evening. Lufthansa Cargo 275.
Autopilot.
Radar contact. Continue climb to altitude 2,200 feet.
Continue climb to altitude 2,200 feet. Lufthansa Cargo 275, thanks. Let's get to that initial climb.
Lufthansa Cargo 275. Read back correct.
Speed brakes are down already. Stormy evening tonight. Very stormy heading out of
Climb established.
heading out of Hong Kong.
Reported 1,500 feet. Cleared target 2,200 feet. Monitor SID restrictions, speed schedule, and the next handoff. Next radio, check in with departure or center when handed off. Report level only when genuinely established.
Look at the weather. The weather's so bad.
Vueling 621. Radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 180. Climb flight level 180. Vueling 621. Lufthansa Cargo 275. Climb flight level 80.
That is so bumpy heading out of here. Lufthansa Cargo 275, climb flight level 80.
Lufthansa Cargo 275. Read back correct.
Flaps up. Climbing through 4,000 or 3,000, heading up to 8,000 feet.
Climb established. Reported 2,200 feet. Cleared target 8,000 feet. Monitor SID restrictions, speed schedule, and the next handoff. Next radio, check in with departure or center when handed off. Report level only when genuinely established.
Lights are interesting below us. Where are they coming from?
Wizz Air 187. Traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, climbing through 7,000.
Roger. Wizz Air 187.
Lufthansa Cargo 275. Climb flight level 135.
Lufthansa Cargo 275, climb flight level 135.
Lufthansa Cargo 275. Read back correct? Thank you.
Climb established. Reported 8,000 feet. Cleared target 13,500 feet. Monitor SID restrictions, speed schedule, and the next handoff. Next radio. Check in with departure or center when handed off. Report level only when genuinely established. 13,500 feet. Monitor restrictions, speed schedule, and the next handoff. Next radio. Check in with departure or center when handed off. Report level only. Initial climb stable. Cleared target 13500 feet. Monitor the SID, speed schedule, altitude restrictions, and the next handoff. Next radio. Check in with departure or center when handed off. Report level only when genuinely established.
Lufthansa 731. Traffic 12 o'clock. 5 miles. Climbing through 7,000. Roger. Lufthansa 731. Lufthansa Cargo 275. Climb flight level 200.
Lufthansa Cargo 275, climb flight level 200, sorry. That was a shocking read back.
Lufthansa Cargo 275. Read back correct.
Initial climb stable. Cleared target flight level 200. Monitor the SID, speed schedule, altitude restrictions, and the next handoff. Next radio. Check in with departure or center when handed off. Report level only when genuinely established.
Wizz Air 187. Traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, climbing through 7,000.
Roger, Wizz Air 187.
Cargo Jet 62. Contact center on 127.425.
Contact center 127.425. Cargo Jet 62.